Hello and welcome back with me, Aaron from AB Gaming. So, joining me today on the Universim once again. Hopefully the volume is of adequate volume. So hopefully everything's okay. Sorry about the last. There we go. Sorry about the last few weeks. I've currently been doing a university assignment, so hence no content for the last couple of weeks. So I do apologise for that, but however, we are past that. The only forthcoming thing is I'm trying to change jobs, so that might hinder a couple of things, but hopefully we should be okay, and I should be able to get most of the videos up in the next few weeks and forthcoming months. So we're going to be starting a new series of the Universim today. So you should have a double whammy of the last episode of the last season, and obviously this first episode of this season's one. So what we're going to do is don't need any of the tips, thank you. Do not show you these tips again, thank you, go away. Okay, so the epicenter, I was thinking we're going to put it round about here. So if we put it here, that'll give us plenty of room to expand, and it means we're quite close to a lot of resources, and mainly I'm quite close to this gigantic ocean, which is obviously one of the big advantages. It means we don't have to go far as well for stone and iron and stuff like that as well once we expand. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put it in here. So let's rotate it that way, and we will go maybe a bit more north there. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, here we go. So we started our new colony. So let's straight away get on the research tree. So we want primitive tools. Gonna do the usual. The game is now in its latest version, so it's now 0.34 should I say, which obviously expands the tree ever so slightly to what we were used to in the last one. It's still not there with the space. It's still obviously coming soon. To get all like space technologies and all that. However, we do have a few extra things. So the oil refinery now goes to delicates, for example. The electronics goes to aerial commerce, which unlocks airports, which that is actually really, really big, because that potentially could mean we could expand to a lot further places on the planet. Carbon manufacturing, fortified bunkers, motorization, lots of new added things have been put in the game, as you can see, and the tech tree's changed slightly, so you go from this to now cement and glass, and then expand into all of this, rather than just expanding off in every direction, which is what it was last time. Down here we obviously have the usual
This is quite a
ministry
beautiful planet.
or everything.
Try
But yeah,
not
let's get
to
started
ruin
anyway.
it, will you?
We've still got quite a lot of research to go through to get to that stage. Again, we're looking at probably around about an 19 sort of episodes in length. So yeah, we're probably looking at something on the lines of that. So we need water pumps, so we'll get them straight away. And then in terms of order, what order should we do? We'll go for water pick, because that's good. And then we'll go fire, and then fishing, and then that'll do us for the time being. So let's crank the speed up a little bit, because we don't need to be so slow. They should start gathering some stuff for us. Primitive tools is done pretty quickly, which is obviously very beneficial for us. But yeah, so we got our 2 colonists so far, or 2 nuggets should I say. They're not colonists, they're nuggets. But yeah, I want to utilize this this ocean as much as I can, because it's absolutely humongous. This planet is actually very water dense anyway. So you got that one, you got really big lakes or seas or oceans or whatever you want to call them. Obviously loads of rock. We have got to start with though one of these. So let's crack that open. We know what these are. These get us the... yeah, that's fine. Hello. I'm clicking you. Thank you. Jesus. Right, let's move up to the epicenter. Luckily, it's not too far away, which is obviously handy. But we can have a little scout around the map. Where the hell's the epicenter?
Oh, another message. They don't stop coming. Maybe you should add a spam filter, or at least release a plague or something.
I'll deal with that
the
in a
herd.
minute. I forgot where we are now already.
Oh, I like this research stuff, creator. How about
Okay,
next we make
So
something
we've done this.
dangerous and fun?
Excuse me, sorry about
I
that.
hope you've been working on your page
Also,
lately.
you got
You're not going to spend
look
another
forward
summer
to
just
seeing
lazing around, are you?
what's it called again? Ooh, Desert Rose. That's new as well. What wonders have we got this time? Let's have a look. Oh, we've got loads more wonders. So we've got Desert Rose, we've got Eiffel Tower, Eye of the World, so London Eye, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Notre Dame, and the Pyramids. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of new stuff. Carbon factories, chemical. A lot of this stuff we did see in the last... Well, you will see a lot of it in the last episode of the last season. Anything else we will cover in, obviously, this season. Airports, that's really good. Anyway, right, let's crack on. So let's see what this message says. We don't mean to sound like we're complaining, but we're having a tough time doing all the work. Just the two of us. Is there any way you can expand our civilization? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Sincerely, okay, I'm on it. So the only way that we can expand a civilization
I didn't think you knew anything about reproduction,
to
creator.
obviously make them fall in love. There we go.
They look so cute together.
So now they will expand our civilization. That's normally one of the first ones that comes up anyway, so that's fine. What we can do though is what we do want to get is, so we've got water pumps. We could preempt the water pumps, to be honest. We've got archive, so that is something we 100% need like right now, so we can actually save the game. And what I'm going to do is try and get it as close as possible to that epicenter.
Would you look at that?
Right, we've got another one. So we're struggling to agree on a name.
Aren't
so
they adorable when they're
so
young?
we're going to come up with a name. So what we're going to call
Don't
it
get
is
too
we're going to
attached,
call
though. They're still
it. So
mortal
let's
after
go
all.
to Debabador.
Plus, they will soon be old enough to have an opinion and make questionable
So we're
life
going to call
decisions.
it.
Let's see how much you like
What we're going
them
to call
now.
it? We're going to call it.
That message looked important.
We're going to go. Not for a bloke. Let's go for Maximus. There we go. There's that one. And
Nuggets
where's the female?
are
We'll go
all
with
unique to one another.
Bambi.
Although there
we go.
are some things that are shared between nuggets, these include the
Okay,
need
so
for
they're building
certain
the
essentials
archive,
like
which is
food,
not that much
water,
resources. So
a stable roof
the only
over their heads,
unfortunate
and
thing
an
for them
occasional
two
nap.
kids is they are
They
going to have to
want
fall in
learn,
love with each other.
build, discover, and create.
So that's just
It would all be
a little
quite
bit tough.
inspirational if they also didn't have
terms of
to
the
meet
pump, so
species
we'll
that
get one
initially
pump
thought
for
their
now set
shadows
up.
were trying to eat them.
The start of the games are normally pretty sort of similar every time. We've got a 12 there, so we'll go there. We'll lean it in towards the epicenter as close as we can get it. Right, so there we go. Okay, we'll put that there. So remember the rule. You want probably of these type of ones, because they only accommodate for like 5 or 6 takes. You want to probably every 50 population you want to get a well. Probably less with these ones. You're probably looking at every like 25 population you want a well like this. The upgraded ones, like you've seen in the end of the last season, they're obviously a lot better and a lot bigger, so they are slightly different. Nuggets, we will assign Elu to that.
No
She
need for
seems
training,
like
just
she
send them
will
right
do
in.
a splendid job. So we've got our road going out now to obviously the water pump, which is great news. There's a lot of resources just lying around here, so we could help them out if we wanted to, but we'll hold off for now. So fishing, we want to get cooking going. And we want to get... So we could get the water well expansion straight away, which actually wouldn't be too bad. We'll get the storage because that's quite important. And then we'll go into... that's actually really good because we could do with getting that. Nuggets, hunger, needs reduced. They're two that are really good, so we'll go for them. In fact, we'll go for that one first, then that one. Because we want to reduce their hunger first. And then we'll get the well, and then we'll expand onto, obviously, the next sort of line. Okay, so we're doing... we started off, obviously, pretty well. Right, so where is... Are they growing? They're not grown up yet, so they won't be able to fall in love, which is kind of weird because it is a little bit incest. Well, not a little bit, it is full-on incest, but unfortunately that's just what we're going to have to do to get the settlement expanded. The water pump just needs 20 stone. There is plenty of stone lying around. I mean, I could, which I'm probably going to do, I could give him a hand. So let's grab that stone there, for example.
We're doing this again, are we?
Let's throw that in there. And that is 5 stone, so they can bring the rest themselves. So we've got 4 now, so we will go to you. And I know you don't want it, but we are going to make you fall in love.
Oh dear, oh my. How
I heard that you have the power to create
creator.
miracles.
It appears
I've been trying
you are
to
to be
build
terminated.
a hut for
Hold on,
Maximus and
never mind.
myself
Wrong
to live in,
envelope.
but
You
I
have
fear
a
that
new
I
message.
have thrown my back out. Okay, so we're just going to have to help.
You might be too
build the
kind for
hut.
this world
So
creator.
they need
Oh well, I suppose it'll give you
wood.
some time to practice your powers while that
Cool.
nugget
There we go.
lays in
So
a
we'll grab that
hammock
tree.
sipping a mojito.
And we'll throw it in there. That should be the 5, and then we'll just grab that stone that's already on there. And throw that in as well. There you go, there's the hot resources. Happy days, they're now happy with us. So food wise we're okay. We will preempt a fishing hut, which is... Where are you? Over here? No, there. No. Where are you? Adaption. There we go. So we'll preempt a fishing hut. So we'll go with... I think we'll just go next to it. Depends which way I want to expand the pumps. In fact, we'll go fishing hut here, and we'll expand the pump around the other way. So we'll go fishing hut
It's
there.
probably a bit concerning that no one inspects the boats, but I guess they'll have to cross that bridge when it sinks.
Yeah, they will cross that bridge when it sinks. That's fine. That is quite important. So we'll just use our resources a little bit. Right, we'll throw that in there. That should be that one ready to get built. There we go. So someone should get on that straight away, which is good. There's loads of random... See, there's like 3,000 rock there. There's 3,000 there, there's 3,000 there. We are in actually a really good spot for rock. And then obviously future expansion of iron, because iron can go in like these little bits here. Probably get one in there. And then again, we got all of this as well for iron, because we will most likely expand down there anyway. So that is actually really good. We've got a big desert to the north, which obviously is good for oil and gas and all the likes. In terms of trees, it's not great, but... Well, I say it's not great, but we can expand out a little bit further afield. I'm going to grab this whilst we're here. Or whilst I've seen it, should I say. We'll pick that up. And take it to the epicenter. I wish you could just throw them, but you can't. You've got to like precisely put them in. It's actually quite annoying. Okay, so throw you in there. What is that? Is that stone? Oh, that's metal. Look at all the metal as well. Literally just metal lying around everywhere, which is really, really good. So we'll open this, see what it is.
Can someone please
Bit
get
of
that
Notre
nugget a
Dame.
fresh pair of underwear?
So we will get more of them. Obviously, the more asteroids or meteors and stuff that hit the ground, we will get more of them. In terms of buildings, we want to build a eatery straight away. So we're going to put that in the center as well. Can we build it here? Yes, we can. I want it close as possible. There we go. Build that there. They will adjust the road, so I'm not too fussed on that. All of the resources we could do with getting a warehouse. So storage is this one. So we will have to go down that very soon. So we'll get that one and that. That'll be fine. You're only 4 minutes. You're 2.5. You're 5. You're quite long, but that's actually a really good one to have because it allows me to, or allows the nuggets to not be as hungry. So that is actually a good thing. We've got 5 people in the settlement so far. Or 5 nuggets, should I say, not people. Not people, they're nuggets. There's no real priority of which one we want. Fishing's probably a priority, but they'll get it done eventually, I guess. I wouldn't go near that wolf if I were. Oh no, that's not my name. That's a fox. Well, it was one of my Can I? It's getting mighty close. I'll keep an eye on the wolf. I might need to relocate the wolf because yeah, it's getting pretty close. Right, come with me, wolf. I won't kill him. I'll just I'll try not to anyway. I'll just relocate him. Go. Oh no, he's dead. Never mind. I thought I put him down quite nicely then. Never mind. It's got as well. I don't know if you noticed. I've noticed. They now have a construction progress bar, which is obviously very, very handy. If you just hover over it, now has a construction progress bar, which is very handy to see how much we actually need to get done. The well is actually now up and running, but as you can see, it only holds 2. So that is the problem. This is why we need to get this expansion, obviously, ASAP. We've got 1 more person, so once they're an adult, we will expand again.
Look at all of those colors. Isn't fall beautiful? Someone should really make a painting before you leave the planet to rule.
So here we go, water storage. So this is something that we're definitely going to need. I did go in the right one there. Reservoirs, we're going to actually put them on the outskirts. We don't need them to be in the settlement. This is what I found. So I'm just gonna line
water
some of them
pump
up
system
over
is
here.
rather
For now, we
advanced
only
for
need
such a
probably
young
2.
civilization. I mean,
If you hold shift
sure,
as well,
it's
obviously as I
built
stated
out
in the
of
last
rocks,
season,
wood,
you
and
can
a bit
actually
of string,
obviously
but
just keep
impressive
the building that you're
nonetheless.
on open, which is obviously quite handy. We'll get 2 water storage over there. We don't, like I say, we don't need it in the settlement, so we'll have it out the way. And we're building a temple right in a place that I didn't want to build a freaking temple. They could have orientated it a little bit better. That's the only problem with the game. It doesn't really take into account the way you're placing stuff. So things are orientated a little bit odd, a little bit different. So yeah, it doesn't really match up, but we'll go with that for whatever. That's the temple anyway, so that should help me, to be honest. So that's not too bad. In terms of nuggets, we got nearly up to 6, which we need to get. Pump is up and running. We don't actually need it right now, so we are going to just turn it off. We don't need it right this second because we don't have the storage and we don't have anything that needs water right this second, because this is the only thing that will need it, but we don't have it yet. So we've got a temple. So nuggets are obviously leaning towards obviously loving me. In fact, what we're going to do, since I've just seen it, that is now an adult. You and you. Right,
Do I look like your secretary? Answer your own messages.
I'm begging you to help. Our family is complete shambles. Our little baby boy, Hikwafos, was playing outside. Hikwafos, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm on it.
I hope you find more than just bones, creator. Every
Hikwafos,
nugget
right,
counts.
let's go to you. I found this from a tip, by the way, from one of the comments. So one of the tips I got was if you click on the building that he lives in, and then obviously you can then click, obviously, the actual nugget himself. They're actually shouting help. That's quite funny. Right, don't die. There we go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so if you actually click on the building he lives in, you can actually, obviously, it'll zoom straight to him, which is obviously quite handy. So thank you for that tip, by the way. I can't remember exactly who gave me that tip, but thank you whoever gave me that tip. Oh, that's actually a really nice view. Wow, that's actually really, really nice. That's actually a really nice lake. But we're going that way, so it's fine. Okay, so we are getting cooking oils. In terms of buildings, what can we do next? Fishing, we got them. Wells, we don't quite need yet. So we can get one of these parks, which, to be honest, is, I want to incorporate a lot more of these into the settlement, like for a while as I'm building, because they actually are really, really nice. You take refined stone, which we can't do yet, and planks. Obviously we don't have that type of technology just yet, so we can't actually build that one, as well as it taking a ton of water. Again, we just can't afford to get rid of that much at the moment. You are nearly done. I might help you a little bit. Has that gone in? Yeah, good. Right, so we've got cooking oils. We're going on utensils. We want storage because that'll help significantly. All that sort of stuff shouldn't take too long. Once we've gone to storage, we'll actually skip the witch doctor for now, and we'll actually go straight to calendar just so I can see what the weather forecast is going to be like coming up, because that's actually quite a handy one to know. But yeah, we are expanding nice and steadily, should I say. So that should be pretty good. We are also coming to an end on this episode. So I think once we have obviously the basics, which is pretty much where we're at now. We've got the fishing hut going in now, and it's now finally built. It's finally getting built, should I say. So yeah, once we have all the basic stuff, we will leave it there. I think that is the idea anyway. Okay, so we can't build anything else, so we're waiting on that. So cooking utensils, we need to get that currently built, but I think that'll be in the next episode now. Everyone is starting to like me. Our fingers going up pretty damn fast, and obviously well, the love for me is going up quick. The amount of people sacrifice, no, I don't want to sacrifice nuggets. Creator points, generated, generation speed. So it is pretty fast right now because we do have, obviously, everyone in the settlement itself does obviously believe in us.
Are you aware that
which is obviously
decay
ideal.
over time? Usually engineer nuggets keep them in shape.
Once this is in, I'll get someone working in there, and then we will end the episode. So we'll wait for this to get built. There it is. Nugget.
Are you planning on doing anything about the water situation, or do you simply enjoy watching your civilization suffer?
And yeah,
Not
cool.
judging,
Right, that is going to be it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome back, and look forward to seeing the next few episodes on the Universim, as well as seeing a couple of other stuff. So Survivor Mars is going to be obviously returning with obviously the latest episodes of that, as well as let me just pause the game ever so slightly. So Survivor Mars and House Flipper is also going to be returning. I'm going to be taking over it rather than my brother, but it's going to be from a little bit of a I've sort of played a good couple of hours just to get a sort of foothold, and we will continue from there. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, which is so important. Thanks everyone for joining and supporting the channel so far, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.